Tonight, the new Portland City Council back together having a night meeting and the budget taking center stage with councilors discussing a potential increase of millions of dollars. That meeting still happening at this hour. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Elizabeth Din.
I'm Jeff Gianola. It still seems they're working a few kinks out in this new style of government. After hours of back and forth, councilors finally voted during this late night decision. Ariel Yakabazi sat in on that meeting. So what exactly happened tonight, Ariel?
Well, you guys, I just have to know it's a lot of the same back and forth as it was at the last day meeting that we all went to. A lot of the folks here, the 12 new members, still working out the kinks and trying to figure out a way to work cohesively. And just to give you some perspective as to how long this meeting really is, it started at 6 o'clock and it's still going here at 11 o'clock. So we're going on 5 hours now. So new council president Pearl Guinea brought up the idea of adding about $4.6 million to the councilors' budget altogether to bring more staffers to help with their already busy jobs. Now, there was some confusion on where that money would come from until the end of the fiscal year, which is in July of 2025. Even a rumor that the funds would be cut from homeless services eventually, but that is false. When discussion started, there was a lot of back and forth and really a lot of confusion in general as to what decisions need to be made to ultimately approve that money.
We don't need a motion because that's the ordinance that you have on the table. So I think
we can just call the vote.
You maybe if you're wanting to get a sense of the council that that's the way they want to go and don't want to make other motions, that might be appropriate.
Well, I would want to make this motion and let's see how this goes, and we may not need another motion.
If we don't need a motion.
There's a motion on the floor, and I call the question.
Complaints, testimony.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of confusion just based on that little tidbit there. So all said and done, that $4.6 million is now coming from the city's contingency fund, which currently sits at $13.8 million.
Aye.
Pearl Guinea.
Aye. Is that 10 votes?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Agreement with Portland Housing Bureau to maintain the affordability of the project for 99.
Confusion surrounding this meeting before it even started was a huge contender here when a memo went before saying the money could come from the city's homeless services, but the city council president was quick to say that that was not true, and that was followed by a lot of clarification questions and things like that. So all said and done, there's still a lot of things being discussed. The meeting is still happening right now. Some people have trickled out and started to make their way home, but city councilors are still very much so hard at work trying to make other decisions other than that $4.6 million budget increase. And we'll have much more of that, more on that in the coming days, I'm sure. Liz, Jeff, back to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's interesting, the second meeting, this is the freshman year of this new city council. So, of course, we'll continue to stay close to this. Ariel, thank you.